Hello, hello from Farmers Branch. Aaron and I are here for a impromptu Monday afternoon bowling festival, whatever we're going to do on the 4th of July. Hopefully everybody's going to go out and see some fireworks tonight. If you didn't see them tonight, I hope you saw some last night. Mama's in resting up. She went to Kaboom Town with us last night. It was a long night for all of us. We slept in pretty good this morning. We sit about 100 yards away from where they're shooting the fireworks off at. And if the winds are right, they fall on us. Last year, I really wished I had safety glasses. It was that bad. Luckily, this year, the winds carried it up north of us. We grilled, had a bunch of people there. Check out my Facebook page, and you can see pictures from it, a few pictures of us, and the flyovers and all the other stuff. It was pretty good. If anybody's ever in the Dallas area, or if you want to come down here next year for Kaboom Town and join us at the hangar, plan on it, and you are all invited. Anybody in the Dallas area, or who will be in the Dallas area. So, Aaron's about to say something.
No, I'm just reading all the comments.
Okay.
Nick, that is nice luck. Except I would be bored.
What?
He's been at work for 3 hours and not a soul.
Where does he work?
Bowling.
Really? Nobody's bowling?
Nope.
Well, it would be here because it's hot. Everybody's trying to stay in and do something inside. We got out earlier, went up to the airport to clean up a little bit, and just north of the airport stopped to Sonic, got a truck wash and everything. There's nobody out. I mean, the roads are deserted, businesses were empty. I don't know what was going on, but...
I think pretty much all the people of Addison did all their stuff yesterday, and they're recovering today.
Yeah, that's true. There's probably a few adult beverages that were had by people last night, and a lot of other stuff. Burgers, dogs.
And Riley says, hello, Rob.
Hey, Riley. I've got messages pulling up over here. I'll look at them in a minute. A bowling game, got some pinnacles in. Got any questions or comments, or you want to say anything, let us know. Not sure what we're really doing today. It's just me. Mike is working. I think James is working. I'm not sure. So it's just me today.
70. That's not fair.
70 degrees?
Yeah.
Where?
Michigan.
It's not fair. Anyways, turn it on. Enjoy
You're
the pinnacles.
probably right, Nick.
I've been working on the machine today. It changed out a brass eccentric on the 2-to-1. And I want to say hello to our biggest fan, David H., up there in the great state of Wisconsin, tuning in today, hopefully.
Ryan, we won't be changing the pins, but we can keep that in mind for next one.
Which pins are requested?
Brunswick, Max Glow.
Max Glows. Okay, I'd have to figure out where those are buried and dig them out. We've got about 15 sets of pins in the back.
Lucky Nick.
So, what, 70 degrees?
85.
85. We got a variety of pinnacles in. Some look like they've been near LED lighting. Mike says they turn kind of a funny color. I don't know if you can see, like the 3 compared to the 1 and the 6 have more white than yellow. Well, that's a fine way to start things off.
I know, right, Stephen? Yeah, no Mike today.
Mike
David
is
H.
working.
is here.
David H. Mike is keeping Dallas safe somewhat with Dallas 911 where he works.
Rob Riley sent you a message.
Okay. I'll look at it in a second. Come on. No bounce. Let's see messages. Bob Barker. Got to switch accounts. I got the live on one screen, and there we go. Have you heard of an AMF 8270 pin setter? Yes. And the technical term for anybody who works on AMF is pin spotter. They like to call it a sweep and a pin spotter. If it's AMF, Brunswick, you have a rake and a pin setter. If you look back, when was that? We went up to Allen Bowl and we put the Brunswick rake on an AMF machine and bowled on Josh's birthday. Those were 8270s.
Hey, Bowler Forever.
There we go. Okay, I'm ready. Start this game up.
Hello, Eric. Well, aren't you lucky? 72. That's not fair.
Oh, boy. Everybody just rub it in, why don't you?
And Jeremy sent you a PM too.
Okay. We'll look at that after this first frame of the game here. Uh-oh. Ah. See, must be on. My screen's in the way. Don't see a message. Oh, there it is. I can see the indication now that I just switched screens. Schmack.
He did, Riley, and he answered it.
I have heard of them.
All right, let's skip the PMs until after.
Well, I have to. Thank you for that.
Yeah, don't say what that one was.
That's funny.
That's funny, Jeremy.
Oh my gosh. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. I guess Jeremy gets me. Let's see if they're gonna deadwood today or not. I didn't hit direct enough.
It would be funny if Mr. Bill got sick and started puking from the ceiling fan.
So has everybody spotted Mr. Bill today? If you haven't, don't say where it is. Just say yes you have. If you have not, look for him. See if you can find him. Hint is he might get a little sick.
What's that, Hedgehog? Well, it's not an 8.
Let's test the deadwood theory. Dead as a doornail. What's up with that? So what's everybody doing tonight for the 4th of July? We are staying in on the couch, watching TV, and probably having some leftover hot dogs and hamburgers from last night. We cooked extra. People weren't really there last night.
Mr. Bill, he was a skit on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and look up Mr. Bill SNL, and you'll see it. There we go.
Finally.
Mr. Bill, you had Sluggo. Mr. Bill always feared Sluggo because he was never nice to him. Had his dog Spot.
Oh no!
That's him. Well, I need to clean the lane. I got some dirt on there. All right.
Thank you, Thomas. Same to you.
Come on, double. Oh, come on. Roll out. Nah, rolled out the wrong way.
Nick.
But we have the update on the shipping. He is getting some work done on his van. Massive oil leaks, he says. Very expensive repair. And supposedly he's coming down to Dallas after that, and bringing on my A parts and everything else. We'll finally do the A conversion.
Sounds good, Jeremy.
Come on. Nothing.
I'll have him look at it. Nick,
These pinnacles.
you have a PM from Nick. You have a PM from Jeremy.
Nick. Oh, cool.
That's where he works. That's empty.
Oh, wow. What are those ball returns? I don't know that I've ever seen those. What's the maker of those things, and what can you tell me about them? That's really cool looking. Yes. Oh, come on. Ah. Let's see. I'm trying to get back to the other screen to other comments. Come on, message. Oh, you get me.
Yeah, please do, Riley.
Those are some good pictures. There we go.
So Nick said their candle pin made in New England, but he doesn't remember the name of
They're
the company.
Kennepin. Okay.
He's a candle pin center.
Yeah, I knew AMF had a ball return very similar kind of looking to that. It was very flat on the top. I wasn't sure if it was one of those or not, or if it was some oddball.
Can you do a video on how to change the speed of the pin setter?
Sure. That'll be a pretty easy one.
We won't be switching out the pins tonight, Pinboy.
Carry! Back to back.
Nick is at Halifax Super Bowl.
Wow.
Bowling
Can't believe
forever.
nobody's in bowling today. Yeah, I've already switched out like 3 cases of pins today. In and out. It's a lot of work. I wanted to put in something different than the color pins we had in from the day. We had some company over Saturday.
We really want to, Jeremy.
Friend brought 4 of his daughters over and they all bowled for a while. She wanted to, it was one of the girls' birthdays and she wanted some color pins in, so we put in a whole variety of pins.
Do I have the name wrong, Nick? I thought it was Halifax Super Bowl.
Uh-oh. Gonna have to update our note sheet. Come on, strike. Slowing outside. Always! What do I always say? Slowing outside, you leave a split. Which we like in the garage. We can't set them for each other, at least leave them. Let's see if I can wow the audience today.
That'd be cool, Bowler Forever.
Yes! No! Swing and a miss.
I wonder how he got that wrong. I don't know.
Let me go back to messages on the other account. Riley, there you are. Yosemite Lanes, Modesto, California. Very cool. What kind of machines do they have in there? And equipment? I guess you're doing that right now. Very cool picture. Keep sending them. Yeah. No.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
I can't buy a strike today. Hey Mangle, if you're going to be watching, I'm throwing one of your Voltexes in. One of the pins coming. Oh, look at that. I should get points for doing that. There we go. Half deadwood.
Almost.
I think it's going to go under. Yep.
Did you oil the lane?
Did I oil it? I did not oil the lane.
The kids bowled here in the garage, Caleb.
There we go.
I was wondering the same thing, Jeremy.
What if I oil the lane?
No.
Oh.
That sounds good, Bowler Forever. Do you want to send me a note, and then I can keep up with it better than Rob does?
I can't keep up with anything, so he'll attest to that. Carry the 7-pin. Come on already. I think I'm going to send the pinnacles back.
Did you notice anything about the video from Nick besides it being a candle pin? Anything funny? Does he need to have the audio up?
Oh, I didn't hear the audio on there. I've got...
That was a question.
Do I need to? Okay, yeah, I got you now.
It is now, Pinboy. Hey, Raymond, thank you.
Cheers.
Same to you.
Let me go back to that.
Very true, Hedgehog.
Come on.
I agree, Jeremy.
Did I notice other than... Oh, you got the little... Do you have the inserts on the approaches? I'm sure it's more than just that.
How come? How come, Captain?
Let's see. How come I can't get the video to play now? There we go.
Have a good night. night, Kevin. Enjoy dinner. Tell everybody we said hi.
I notice anything else?
Funny in that video.
Anything funny? If I can get it to play, it's... Well, I can't get it to play.
Nick says that they do have the insert, but that's not it.
I can't get it to play now. It's just... Let me close the YouTube feed on my phone. There we go.
Sorry
one
to hear,
screen.
Captain. Maybe not funny, but interesting.
There's only one screen per pair. Is that what it is? For scoring?
Hello, Mango.
Or is it just... Mango, I threw in one of your pins that I'm going to be sending you. Came from Pennsylvania when I went up to Allentown back in January.
And yes, that's it.
Was it? Yeah, I saw it. Is that the actual score screen up there?
Or getting closer, Nick says.
Getting closer?
No Mike today.
He's working.
He's at work. But hi,
I
Darius.
swear! Oh, I forgot to start the,
So you're getting closer, but it's not right. That's not it.
Really? And I'm trying to get it to score.
Nick said we're still manual scoring.
Well, I'm trying to get it to... There's my 9.
Rob Rage.
Huh?
Hashtag Rob Rage.
It will be if I leave another 7 pin. It's like 4 now. But Mango, one of your Voltexes from Pennsylvania that finally showed up,
That's okay, Darius.
is in the machine. It's got a little, not the best of bases on it, so hopefully it'll stand up all right. There it is. The dreaded 10 pin.
My question about the Pinnacles, how are they Pinnacle Amplites? I see them on eBay as Pinnacle Amplite.
I'm thinking that AMF bought Pinnacle, so maybe it's one of their higher grade of pins.
Yeah, it's the top of the line pin.
Yeah, I think you have like your Cubica Amplite.
Deadwood, or Steven.
You want Deadwood?
No, he asked what the pin was in the line.
Yeah, I had a pin almost come out. There we go.
Nope.
How much does a strike cost?
They did not, Caleb.
I'm running out of ideas on the video. I can watch it again later if you want to test me, and I'll see if I can spot it.
Take a pin, stand it up on the flat gutter, and throw a gutter ball as hard as you can at that pin.
Okay. I can do that without any damage. Let me go get the Deadwood that is down here already.
We'll do that when he isn't bowling a game, Jeremy. Hi, Darius's mom. Yes.
How is everybody
Captain.
doing? Happy 4th to all the latecomers.
That's it, Mango.
We're just here bowling a game or two and checking in with everybody.
So true, Hedgehog.
Come on, strike. No! Tried to finesse it a little too much there. Notice that didn't work. Or I'll even put the Brunswick Max stripe in that's also Mango's pin. Whew, that was close. Almost messed up my shot. So 2 of your pins are running. So it'll be official garage bowling alley
okay,
tested. So what is it? What am I missing?
That they do manual scoring. They don't have automatic scores.
I was wondering because you had the score tables down there. Then I thought there's the one screen up there, so I thought maybe you hand scored, and the screen up there is just a TV screen. So that's what it is, manual scoring. Why didn't I just say that?
Raymond has some bowling trophies to show you.
Okay.
Send him a PM with it, Raymond.
Yeah, send some pictures and I can show them on...
Not yet, Darius.
Yes! There we go. We got a strike.
Finally.
Bam! Finally. Starting to wonder. Thought the crown wasn't going to get a workout today.
I know, right, Mango?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Charles.
So I'm guessing the next rack is going to have Mango's 2 pins in it.
I agree with Pinboy.
What?
Mango is wrong.
What? What is Mango wrong about today?
Preferring GSX.
Yes. You're in a class
All of your own.
Yes. Ah, there we go. 7-9 are Mango's pins. A Voltex and a Max Stripe that came out of Pennsylvania. Yeah. Woo! There we go.
It's very close, Charles.
So has everybody spotted Mr. Bill?
Yes.
The cat's out of the bag, huh?
Wow, 91 in Cincinnati?
Whew, that's hot for up in that area, isn't it?
We are still right at 99.
Almost feels like it in here, too. But
Yeah, it's warm in the garage
so we
today.
open up to move the truck out and let all the cold air out. Ah! The dreaded 10 pin.
Mango is wrong.
But Mango, you know what that means? Deadwood? Maybe. I've worked on the machine
Fun,
a lot
Foster.
today too, so hopefully no more 180 stops. And no deadwood. Not on that shot.
He did hear from the shipper, Rajay, and he's having to have a bunch of repairs done on the van that he drives.
Oh, I spoke too soon, maybe.
But
Let me see
As
what's
soon
going
as the
on here.
repairs are made, they will be on their way.
Let's see what's...
Then we can start another week to 10 days.
Oh, I see. What the heck?
Sounds good, Raymond.
There's something in the bucket. The number 1 bucket. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to erase the frame and set it at 270 real quick. Either that or the pin exploded is wedged in the bucket. So I gotta see what is in the bucket. There's Mango's pin that's in there, so
It's
Nice.
Mango's fault.
Mango's fault today. I don't care if you're not here.
Mike's
the
not
heck?
here, so we can't blame him.
Is a pin that bad? Oh my gosh. the B-Max stripe is so swollen. I didn't notice that. It doesn't fit in the bucket. It's really weird. It's okay. It came down the other time in the other bucket, but I guess just barely. All right, so this is a B-Max stripe that cannot run in a pin setter. Now that I look at it, it does look quite swollen. I'm guessing maybe it got rain or wet or something like that. And this too darn, oh my gosh, yeah. Putting it next to another pin is hugely different
Yep, pin stuck in the bucket.
because the pin is overweight.
No, Mango. No one will ever say a 330 is better than a 7.4.
Never. Nothing Airbus is ever better than anything Boeing. I would take a 737 over an A380. Boo. Oh, I forgot to fix my frame.
I'm good with the mid 80s. So I'm seeing 82, 83, 88, 87. I would be good with that. It's once it goes over 90.
Let's see, delete.
Mango's fault.
It is.
Mango's fault.
Edit, delete frame. Okay, and let's do that one more time.
Bowler Forever said, put that in the stop sheet.
Removed and replaced very fat pin. Ops check good.
Oh yeah, you're right. 5 pin, Raise your hands.
Oh, pause for the cause.
And Jeremy says it's Rob's fault.
My fault? How did it become my fault?
Pause for the cause.
Pause for the cause. All right, here we go. Ooh, splat. That did nothing. But I worked heavily on the turret wires and the trip lever and everything, so hopefully no more random 180s. As I was saying that, as the B-Max stripe got so fat it got stuck in the bucket. Yeah. Come on, thank you.
David H. said, how many beers did the German guy that developed the GSX pin setters have?
Hey, let's build a pin setter out of plastic parts. Why don't they just go with the Brunswick design, put a rolling carpet on the back for the pit, and call it a day?
Sean, it's missing the guts, so it doesn't have all the light bulbs and stuff in it.
Are we talking about the stream lane over Trixie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the triangle. It just needs the outer frame and the metal triangle and the parchment inside. But I've got them. I just need to back the car out one day and put it up there. Be nice to light it up. Oh! Oh!
Well, at least it's not a split.
It almost was.
What you drinking, Bowler Forever?
Almost got a little deadwood.
We have, Riley.
All right, go for my fill ball here. I'll go 2-finger, actually 3-finger, no thumb, because the ball here has 3 finger holes. And then I leave, oh, I was gonna say I leave a really good split, but I did not. All right, we'll take 5 split requests. And then we'll do some video call-in chat. So throw out a split request. Other than the 710 with 2 balls. Come on. Let's get creative today. But you want to see it? We'll put it up. I'm waiting for my Mr. Microphone to give me orders. Nobody?
710.
710. All right. I like the 710 anyways. See if we can't wake up these pinnacles. Come on now. Oh! They're alive!
3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Okay. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Hey, Brandon.
Uh-oh, I think we got a pinnacle broke. Maybe not. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. I have to look at those pinnacles. I think one of them split up.
Roro.
Could just be a line in the pin, but I have to talk to Complete and tell him he sent us some bone pins. The heck's up with that?
I had a couple last night, Brandon.
Adult beverages?
Uh-huh.
I had one. Some kind of vodka lemonade or something in like a big...
It was strong.
Yeah, I had one. That was it. That was my limit. Alright, come on here. Dang it.
And of course, he leaves it on second ball.
It was hard to reach around and... Alright, what's the next one on the list?
2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. This one I will get back on first ball because I have low hopes of converting. Okay, back on first ball. This is going to be a very, very precise shot to pick this up.
Right
Ball
down the middle.
2, 3, 8, 9 has to be hit by the ball, and then hopefully the 2, 3 can get the 7, 10. All right. Oh!
Very close. Very close.
Man, oh man, oh man. All right, what's next?
One of my favorites. 2, 3, 8, 9.
Okay. Can lightning strike twice and I can hit the same line? Where'd my head pin go?
We don't need it anyway.
It was supposed to be the Voltex. I wonder if it got stuck in the bucket. Because it came out of Pennsylvania too. Sure enough. I saw the Voltex coming up next. Yep. Got another one swollen up here. Mango's pins are never going to be able to run in a machine. I have to get a tape measure and see how much fatter they are, but that's quite a bit. I guess the head pin must be a skinnier bucket than the rest. It wasn't causing a problem earlier. All right, 2, 3, 8, 9.
Nope.
All right, one more. What
I
do we
like
got?
this one from Mango. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Okay. And we'll go first ball on this one too.
What I'll do after the live is I'll write down all of your spare requests, and then I'll make sure that we do it when we have 2 bowlers.
It's a lot easier having somebody set them while somebody's bowling them. Oh,
Bow.
ow. All right, I'm gonna have to think about this one here.
Because we did get a lot of requests today.
Ah.
So I want to make sure that we still do them. It just probably won't be today.
Trying to think the best way to do this.
Mango is challenging you.
I'm thinking just off to the side, have the 5 fall straight over into the 4-7. Ball takes out the 6-10, but let's see. Oh!
Nope.
Okay.
Make the last one be the Greek church. We've had a lot of requests for
Okay.
that.
A right-hander Greek church or a left-handed Greek church?
Well, you're right-handed, so let's go with that.
Okay.
Hey, Brendan.
What's up, Brendan?
No, Mango.
Mango, have you not done enough already today? Almost causing 2 blackouts with your overweight pins. Whoops.
Foul.
Ow.
And then after this, we'll do the one where we put a pin standing up in the black
Oh,
gutter
yeah.
next to a full set.
Next to a full set, okay. Alright. Oh!
Sorry about that, y'all.
Man, I am close today. Alright, so we want to...
Have a full set on the deck, and then one standing up in the gutter. I guess you can pick the gutter, right or
Let's
left.
see. Well, thinking if I put it there, it might have a chance of kicking up on the lane.
Set the pin towards the middle or towards the back or middle of the flat gutter.
Toward the back?
Towards the back.
Okay.
Or put it right in the middle.
I was just trying to get some ball deflection where the pin might go one way or the other instead of straight back. But, alright, flat gutter, right in the middle. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure where those are, Captain, and it would probably take a little bit of digging.
Which ones?
The twister.
Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. Fastest gutter ball ever in the garage.
Ooh.
Flat.
Well, I guess since it's almost a full set, get another pin and stand it up in the right gutter.
Alright. It's going to be kind of harder to get in there, though. So it's going to have to be near the front.
I agree, Hedgehog.
Let me see. I'll put it back as far as I can with the pin fork.
Brandon.
I
Hey,
get more.
Dakota.
There we go.
Rob's getting some smack talk in the chat.
What am I doing now? How poor my spare shooting was today?
Hedgehog said, weak sauce. Brandon Karl said, that was disappointing.
I got 4 out of 5 on the Greek church. Alright, here goes a fast gutter ball. Where'd the pin even go?
I think it just went straight back.
Like maybe it went between the curtain. Alright. So I borrowed a couple of pins out of the deck. Alright, how about we do a little phone call in here? If you want to, I'm going to have to get a microphone for it. I'll be, let's see, we'll go yellow.
Okie dokie.
You want to call in and talk?
Yeah.
Shirt and shoes are required due to eBay
YouTube.
YouTube standards. Shirt and shoes. I'll be lenient on the shoes.
There we go.
Like, what was that?
Hedgehog asked for booing.
Is that for my performance? There we go. Now let me queue up Messenger first before you start calling in here.
Hey, Dragon King.
Alright. Call me up on Robert Natho on Facebook Messenger and we can go live and talk for a few.
Yeah, if you want to message Robert, do so.
Yeah, turn it there. Just trying to help.
I know.
Alright. If you want to chat live, Facebook Messenger, Robert Natho, and hit the little phone icon in the top right corner and let's talk. We've done it before.
Yeah, please do, Captain. Wow, a 279. Good bowling,
hydrating
Riley.
here. Brandon Karl.
We have our first victim. I mean, caller.
If it would accept. Remember, it takes a few seconds to get everything to connect and hook
Sounds good, Bowler Forever.
Go live. And it is share video. And it is. There we are.
There we are.
Yay! Hello, Rob.
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. Had a fun weekend.
Good. I had to work, but Mr. Bill's having a worse time of it right now, so.
I saw that.
He was trying to sit on the ceiling fan earlier. We turned it on. Sluggo actually hit the switch, and he's been stuck up there ever since, but we'll rescue him later. We're at one more Raymond after this one. We got one on.
Raymond, he's already in a call. Can you hit decline so
I
it'll
don't
be
know
quiet?
how. There's no option on here to decline. I can hit remind me. Nope. Alright. I don't know how to make it stop, so let me hit that. There we go. What you got going on?
Not much. I'm all Miller Lite out for the weekend there. I drank everything.
You
Being at the
drank
racetrack.
everything?
Ironically enough, when I posted that thing on Facebook or tagged you, and it was like, hey, this is a weird looking bowling alley. One of the campgrounds actually set up a set of 10 pins. They had like a 10-foot lane there.
Yeah?
It
How
was cool.
fun.
I couldn't see it, but it was like, it was part of the decorations. It was like the theme. They always do a theme there for the IndyCar race.
Right?
And it was like red, white, and blue. And so they had all the pins painted as red, white, and blue. They had like a Star Spangled Banner lane.
How festive. That's one thing. We don't have blue. Well, we got the blue stripes. Raymond.
Raymond, we have a call already. We'll call you in a few.
There we go. I don't have any red. I got white, of course. And I don't have any blue except for the blue swirly pins. So,
That yellow mic is making a static noise.
Is it? Is that the one? I don't hear anything.
It's not right this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking
But
to you.
you got any new pins?
I ended up winning the bid on that candle pin.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think it's like $33 I paid for it.
Oh, that's not bad.
I
that's
think it was
not bad.
like 46 with the
Bye,
shipping, but
Parker. Have a good night.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I threw out a bid for a tournament. This one actually. Let's share the screen here. Oh, hold on.
Is it the tournament spelled out? Or did you get
Yeah.
that one with the circle and the triangle tournament?
It is this one right here.
Yeah, that's the one. I was looking at that one a little bit.
I threw in an offer for it, see if you got bites, but it's got the tournament label on it.
Man,
and
I
everything.
like that. That's probably one of my
Yeah.
favorites right there, but I don't even have one. I got the in-flight registered. I've got the other tournaments, but not that one. I don't know how, because that was like very, very, very common back in the 60s, early 70s before they switched over to the one where it's spelled out tournament. Then the in-flight registered. So,
Yikes.
Yeah,
It's
we get it all
$35 for a brand new candle pin. So Bowler Forever spent $12,000 to replace the 12 lanes of pins.
oh my gosh.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's
sorry.
a lot. Man,
How much? What was he saying?
what was the total on that again?
12,000 in pins.
$12,000.
In-
Good
yep.
grief. Those better last a long time. I don't think they get beat up as bad as the regular wood pins by a 16-pound ball. So they probably have a little better life expectancy, I hope.
Oh shit! Double screen here. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There
Ah.
we go. So you've been driving?
Actually, I went with my cousin, my aunt this weekend. He actually works for an audio video company. So they were doing all the wiring and the cables and all the TV stuff for the public address out there in Mid-Ohio.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Inside at least.
Yeah, he was inside, or he was outside quite a bit too.
We got the air turned up in the garage, but man, I'm not feeling it yet.
It's still warm in here.
It was nice this weekend. It was high 70s, low 80s the whole weekend, not a
And-
cloud in the sky. It was beautiful
We
weather.
need to move up there.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Lantern.
Got room up in Ohio?
Oh yeah, you come up here and have it 6 inches of snow every year too.
Yeah, that's the part I
Big
can't deal
snowstorm
with is winter.
Well, that's when we go on a cruise.
Yeah,
Or travel, you know?
yeah.
Travel during the winter and home during the summer.
There you go.
Oh,
Have a summer
good
house
news,
in Ohio.
Bowler Forever.
Yeah. But not much else going on here. Mike is working, so we had 4th of July last night. So tonight's 4th of July, we're just going to be sitting on the couch watching the TV stuff.
Yeah, we'll watch Washington, D.C., and we'll watch the Macy's show out of New York.
Yeah, we'll skim through those. And so, sadly, they don't do anything really in Dallas, do they? Or they do, but then they don't even televise it.
Yeah,
If they
it's-
televise
same
it,
with
it's
here. They had
pathetic.
had a lot of stuff happen in Akron this weekend, so kind of everybody's at home.
And I heard Chicago this
Yeah.
morning had a mass shooting or something. Not very
Really
good.
sad.
You go out to have a little fun, and some idiot.
Right,
hopefully,
Hedgehog?
the guys they got him, and he ain't breathing no more.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know. I haven't followed what happened exactly. I just heard about it. Like 6 people.
Hedgehog in the comments. I wish all humanity had the ability to migrate during the winter.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would.
I need to.
It's part of my language, but I'd get the hell out of Ohio in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't do good with all the snow and everything. It's bad enough down here.
And if I could, I'd get the heck
We
out
had
of
a snowstorm
Dallas in the
last
summer.
year. It was probably the biggest snowstorm we had in a while. It was like, I think it was 14 inches. I measured right off the, right out of my driveway in the middle of the road.
14 inches?
Yes.
I don't know if it's real or not, but I've seen pictures like people going to open their front door, and it's like
Oh yeah.
the impression of the door in the snow, and they can't even walk
Yeah,
out.
well, that's way up north, up towards Canada.
Yeah.
In Dallas, we'll get 3 inches of snow, and it's like the entire city just shuts down.
3 inches? You could get a dusting of snow. If it gets to be like 32 and there's any precipitation, you can just consider everything closed up here.
Yeah.
Nobody gets out. Everything shuts down. The panic ensues. And then I did my snow day bowling videos from a year and a half ago in the garage when they shut the power off in Texas. We didn't, but I did my snow day 2 video. What is it now? What's the? have you
I
looked
don't
at it?
even know. I haven't looked.
5 or have we hit 1 million on? Yeah, we hit 1 million, didn't we?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, that video for some reason I did snow day and snow day 2, and snow day 2 is like approaching if it hadn't already hit 1 million. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
bowling
can't-
forever in the comments there. 2015, we had 3 blizzards in 3 weekends. 2035. Yeah, he lives up in the New England states. That's the people that get the real snow.
20 to 35 inches of snow each time.
Yes, that's 3 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on
I
that.
work
That's
outside.
almost that could be. That's.
I couldn't
I do
imagine
too.
going to work in that stuff.
Oh,
It's bad
There's
enough
some
on the
time.
nights that it's cold and the winds are blowing. I'm wearing my thermals under my thermals, under my uniform with my coat and my padded hat and my gloves and my double socks. I feel like the kid in the Christmas Story. If I fall over, I'll just lay there like can't get up. Jeez, 120 inches of snow that winter. I don't think we've seen 120 inches here in the last 100 years, but we've had a few snowstorms. But
Yeah, I doubt we've had 120 in
yeah,
hundreds of years.
but
Well, it looks like you're a busy man there, Rob.
well, not yet. We got a couple calling in here, but we're not ready yet. So
All right, I'll let you go here. I don't have anything new to
nothing
present
new.
to the class yet.
Well, next time we talk, you should have a AMF tournament, hopefully, and a candle pin to show us.
Absolutely, a Brunswick candle pin.
Yeah, I've got
Go
one
with my,
candle pin that Mike gave me. It's not the greatest looking, but it's
Nick.
it's a candle pin at least.
I believe it was a king as well. It was
Really?
a red crown, the king pin.
So
Candle
it's pretty
pin.
old.
Yeah. So match my king duck pin and my king 10 pin.
You got the whole royal family going there.
Yes.
Do you have a Regal Queen and all the other ones too?
I
In
don't.
the Brunswick family?
I don't.
Yeah.
I've been looking around, but they're all in really, really poor condition.
Yeah. Or if they're
Don't go way
nice,
too
they're
much.
just too much. So,
Like that one right there. I'll show the class that one again real quick. I can't believe how good condition this was for the price I paid for it. I think I paid $57 for it. Like I don't know, like $10 or $11 shipping. But this thing is
Wow.
beautiful.
that is
The only imperfection it has is the paint was wearing off right there. But that might have been a factory thing.
right.
There's a couple marks from over time, but like the label is pristine.
I will say it. That's probably my favorite pin total. Overall, the King is just, and no
And
base
it's
too.
even one of the that's even one of the older ones. Like it's
Yeah.
never used.
Before they put the bases on them and the pin setters came along, then they had to go
Yeah,
to the Dura
pin
King,
setter-
and you saw what happened to Dura Kings. So, all right. Well, thanks for calling in and checking in again.
Yeah,
And
no problem, man.
always fun to talk.
Bye, Brandon.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, Aaron, have a couple Miller Lights for me, Aaron.
All right,
He
I will do.
He will.
All right.
See you later. All right. Who wants to call in now? Jason? Raymond?
Polar forever. Nick.
Dalton?
Nick
What's
can
up?
call in and show us his center.
Yeah. Since nobody's there. Dalton want to check in. Raymond, here we go. Waiting for it to load.
Can you take your phone off of that so it'll quit going?
All right. Waiting for it to join here.
Hey, Christopher.
Waiting for it to join. We're trying, Raymond. And there we are. Now we're on.
I told you I was only this is only two.
Yeah. Are
Will
those
you make
yours?
that full screen?
Yeah, these are mine.
Okay.
From back in 1990.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was 20 years old when I won.
What was the occasion?
Well, one I think was more 145 average, and this is for winning or second place in the league. I have a couple more and a plaque.
Yeah.
On the floor. I can pull them all down and take a pic of them and shoot them to you if you want me to.
Very nice. That was always fun when I was in grade school, and you go in on award day and you see all the trophies up there, and you're always looking at the biggest one, like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah,
I'm getting that one because I know I got the best game. So, so how's your fourth going?
I was 4 years old when I won this.
Yeah.
I can tell you about how old I am now.
How old are you now?
Doing well here, Christopher. Thank you for asking.
Don't make me guess. I'm always off.
I'm 52.
55?
52.
52. Okay. We're close.
Yeah.
We're close. Trying to read all the stuff you got on the wall behind you there.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A clock with no hands, maybe?
Yeah, the clock.
Sounds good, Dalton.
Right.
Well, the hands are broken. And I'm in the Knights of Columbus, and there's a hat right. There's a hat right there from the Knights of Columbus.
Oh, okay. Right
Yellow
next
hat.
to your mini sombrero.
Oh yeah. I thought I got stuff all alone now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can angle it up and you can see the plaque I was telling you about. It's up above me. I'm not sure if I can get it or not. Up above that window right there.
Okay.
You see that plaque above the window?
I do, with the 3 pins on it.
And I think it was most improved average. I'd have to pull it down to find out for sure, but I think that was most improved average. I
Okay.
went from, I was in the junior league when I won these, then I was going in the adult league in 1991, and
Right.
got most improved average. And then after that, I quit.
I was going to say, you're not bowling now, are you?
No, I hadn't bowled since 91, so
Wow.
30-something years now.
That's a long break. You ever miss it?
I mean, I go bowling for fun.
Right.
Right, for birthday stuff. Just to have fun. I put too much pressure when I'm bowling in the league. So,
Yep.
no.
We would be bowling tonight, but of course it's the 4th of July, so you got any big plans?
I cooked out.
There you go. You have to do that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think we're going to reheat some leftover cookout stuff from last night. We cooked a bunch of stuff, and
yeah.
a lot of people weren't eating, or we didn't have as many people as we normally get, so...
They said something about, y'all went to the fireworks last night?
We
They
did.
were talking about it on the,
Kaboom Town, one of the biggest firework displays in the country.
oh, wow.
If you go to my page, you can see a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you can see what I'm tagged in, but a lot of the pictures I posted on there, they had a big air show beforehand. I think a B-25 bomber and a bunch of other planes and stuff. Did a bunch of stunt planes and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
The biggest thing we have around here is the Blue Angel.
Really?
In Pensacola. You go to Pensacola and watch them fly around and practice.
Yeah. I've seen them in person before. That's an amazing... I wouldn't do it myself. I wouldn't want to be in one, but it's fun to watch it. Not for me.
Well, we had a news person here locally that actually flew in one of the planes they weren't doing the stunt, but she got in the plane with the Blue Angel.
And probably got sick too.
Have that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling in. Have a good 4th of July today.
And I'll go ahead and take the pictures and post them later on when I get it.
Okay.
Get them on.
Sounds good. All right. We'll see you later. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
All right, Dalton, go ahead.
All right. We got the line open. I got Jason from coming in. There you are.
Hello.
How's the UK this evening?
It's not too bad. It's nearly 5 to midnight, so
Is it?
I'm in the future.
That's true. Is there anything we didn't know? Anything that's going to be happening that we need to look out for later?
Not much.
All right. Having my water here. Trying to stay hydrated, which is hard to do in Texas.
Hi,
Aaron, he's reading comments. Here he comes on the microphone.
Hello, hello.
I looked over and he's got his head buried in the comments on the iPad there, reading them all. So
Yep.
he's quietly working behind the scenes. So, got anything big to report?
To be honest, I heard that it's going to be hitting 100 Fahrenheit for the first time in UK history
Really?
in a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going on probably, well, we had rain north of us yesterday most of the day, but we're going on probably a good month here since we've had any rain at the house at all. So all the lakes are at least high, so they're not cutting off our water supplies yet. So unless you're out by in the western part of the U.S., the Lake Mead, look that up on YouTube, where it supplies all the water out to the whole southwest United States, and the lake is almost dried up now.
Ooh,
It's
that's
dropping.
good news, Nick.
Dropping quickly, so luckily we don't have that problem here, but I'd say what are you doing for the 4th of July, but it's just another day to you over there.
I was going to say, how was your 4th of July?
It was good. We went out last night, July 3rd. We always go to Addison Airport and do the big fireworks show out there at the hangar, because we sit maybe about 100 yards away from where they actually, 100 meters away from where they actually shoot the fireworks off, and watch the fireworks, and then wait for the fire trucks to put the field out, because the whole field in front of us is ablaze by the time the show's over with. And then
That's not good.
they open it up and send everybody home. They bring out the sweepers, clean up the airport, and reopen it. So I think I'm getting ready to be
What's
shown
that?
something here. Right here. Wow. Oh, little, there you are. What does that say? Oh, happy. Hello. Happy Treason's Day. Oh, the Queen Mum. What is she up to these days?
Well, she had a 70th anniversary, didn't she?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing for her age. They got good longevity in that strain over there. Prince Philip.
Yeah. On both sides.
Yeah. But well,
You Aaron?
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
what'd you say to him?
How are you, Aaron?
Oh, I'm doing great.
It's not always about me.
We
So,
had a lot of fun last night, and so today has just kind of been a slow day,
I keep
taking it
looking in-
easy.
I keep looking in for Mom because she's in her chair in the living room recovering from last night. You know, Mom was up partying till 11 o'clock at least, and she can't handle it like she used to, but she had fun last night. Enjoyed the show, and she was a trooper. So everybody enjoyed seeing her out at the hangar, and we cooked a bunch of burgers, a bunch of hot dogs, and saw a lot of people we don't see normally, and that was our 3rd of July. So tonight for the 4th, we're just going to be sitting on the couch, staying in and hoping for no stray bullets to come flying down on our house. We actually have on the front of our house in the rain gutter, we have a bullet hole. Somewhere somebody shot a gun off and it came through the gutter on the front of the house. I thought it was like maybe a ladder had dented it, and I got up on the roof one day and looked, there's a perfect hole in the frame of the guttering on the house, and you can look right through it. There are 2 holes where it goes down into the dirt. I've never dug down for the bullet.
Hey, Jake.
But
Thank you. Same to you.
That's how it is here in the States. We have,
Probably a pistol.
yeah.
What people do on holidays here, they go out in their front yard and fire their gun straight up in the air.
Because
like-
when bullets go up, they don't come back down.
Right. You
Let's
dummies.
think about that, people. What goes up must come down.
Someone should write a song.
Spinning wheel, got to go round.
All right, don't get us another copyright infringement.
Oh boy. Well, anything else from the UK to report?
No, I'm just chilling out.
Good.
Watching the stream. Watching myself actually at the moment, so.
Are ya? And here we are. So, and of course you can't forget, if you saw Mr. Bill up there, going
It
round and
is,
round.
Jake.
Yep.
Poor guy. I don't know how
I was thinking at this point, because of how fast he's going.
Yeah, he got his hand stuck in a blade up there, I guess, and just...
Could you imagine if he vomited? It'd be like the poltergeist.
Green stuff going everywhere. All right. Well, thanks for checking in. Always fun to talk to you and hear what's going on in the future. And I'm sure we'll be going live again later this week.
The future right now.
Yes.
Right, so.
Back to the future. All right. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night, Jason.
See you, Jason. We'll be
Talk
back
to you next time.
Bowling Live next week. See you later.
I will, definitely.
So, Rob, you call Dalton.
Call Dalton. I know we had a couple other ones, but I will call Dalton now. Magnus have logos. He's been working on those. Uh-oh.
I know, big time.
There we
Jake.
go.
Hello.
Bam! There you are.
Hey, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Hello, Dalton.
I've got something to share for everybody.
I want to see.
The Magnus have their labels on.
Awesome. You've been working on those.
It was actually pretty easy. I actually did probably the weirdest technique I could have done. It's not sticker paper, it's just normal paper, but what I did is I watered down some wood glue, painted it on the back. That caused me close enough to wrap around pin.
Okay.
Now what I gotta do is clear coat,
Yeah,
so they should be ready to bowl.
that's cool. That really looks good. I've got a friend that does vinyl. I don't know if he'd be able to make those or not because it's like it has like a cutter and it has to go around and cut every little thing. Then you have to
My
peel
grandma-
off everything on there.
My grandma got one of those. My grandma has one of those. We couldn't figure out how to get it to work,
Really?
So.
I'll have to ask Chuck if he can do that. That'd be really cool if he could, because I mean, I could have him replicate labels for all the Magnas and supply you with some, and then some of the AMF pins. And it'd be cool to make up some retro looking pins.
That
I
would be
just
nice.
added
That's
you,
kind of
Riley.
what I want to do is just get a box of newer pins that are been used, make them look like older ones.
Right.
Just for the heck of it.
Especially like the old Brunswick Score Kings and stuff like that. Make up the
Score
old
Kings,
big
yeah, those
B. That would be cool. I'm gonna have to challenge Chuck on that one to see if he can do that, or if there's some way to make the water transfer decals. That's what they actually are, I believe. They're
Water
printed.
transfers. Yeah, I do model railroad.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. I like your model stuff. My friend James that
Thank you.
comes and bowls here, he's big into the trains. I've even got my train set when I was a kid that's in the closet, the Lionel train set.
I've got my grandpa's Lionel train and my my great aunt's ex-husband's Mark's train.
Really?
Yeah, we were. She got married to someone else, and they were moving in together. We were cleaning out the other basement, and all of a sudden, this little box, a wooden box, I think it was for oranges.
Yeah.
Was just this train, and she goes, "Oh, none of ours. My ex-husband, you can have it." I took it.
Hell yeah. I like.
Absolutely.
I think it's really cool where you have the big board, you lay it out, and kind of build a whole town around the whole thing.
I like that he said you're the same
Yeah.
age as his grandpa.
That's the part I'm working on. I got to figure out the building and stuff. But I've got some railroad signals,
That's cool.
train crossings that go.
That's really cool. If I had, it would be cool to put one up in the garage that would go around the corners, around.
Go around the corners. So
Yeah.
As you guys are bowling.
I think that would be a logistical nightmare, or have one where it cut
Oh, yeah.
across or something.
We are, Jake.
Yeah.
We had a Chili's restaurant here that had one around the perimeter, and then they took it out.
We had a store here in town called Martian. It was a local store, and one of them, not too far from my house, had one above their, I believe their meat section.
Yeah.
And they took it down, and then they closed, and now it's Payless. But they never put it back up.
Where is it? Give it
See,
to me.
that's what happens when you take
Right.
down the train.
Exactly. You take down the train, you close.
Yeah,
Bad
exactly.
luck. So,
So I went in there, I
I remember I went in there when I was still fairly little at the time. There was no tray, and I was like, "What is this? What is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Where's the train?"
That's the only reason I came here.
Exactly. I came here to see the train while Mom shopped, so I wouldn't be bored.
Oh man, that's sacrilegious. Kind of like taking out Brunswick pin setters and putting in GSX or worst case string pin setters.
Oh yes. Actually, my buddy Gabe, he actually showed me. They recently opened it. I don't know where. I think C. They have old AMS, the golden masking units that have the triangle in them.
Yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
like Mod 4 or something
Kind
like
of
that.
like, well, it's the blinding light up there. You can't really see it that well.
Yeah, it's
Careful with that microphone.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
that you find, except it was red instead
Really?
of the different colors. It's a different kind. Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture.
Yeah, send
But,
pictures. I love seeing stuff like that.
They the thing is, they have those vintage masking units and like ball returns, but they have string machines put
What?
in. I'm like, it's the 70s.
Take
Don't
them
know
out.
if you're gonna do it.
Go to anywhere. There's a place in Arkansas that just ripped out a bunch of 8230s. Go down there and get them and go put them in.
Put the 30s in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Exactly.
They show.
Oh, there was a bang.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
Fireworks already. Oh, there's another
Fireworks? That's true. It is 6 o'clock here, so. Yeah, we were leaving fireworks last night and saw fireworks on the way home. Like,
It's actually illegal in
Yeah, I can
Texas
see it
for
on
us
the
to
red
use
here.
fireworks.
Up in the
Really?
sky, top. Yeah, see if I can find it.
yeah, we had a neighbor. We were going to bed last night, and we could hear. We have a neighbor somewhere that lit off a whole string of them. It was just like gunfire going off, but it's somebody shooting off
Constant.
a
Who
bunch.
knows? It may have been
It
gunfire.
may
We
have
were
been.
those people last night,
Like
though.
I say, we
My
have a
family
bullet
was-
hole in the front of our house in the guttering. So
I
somebody.
I heard that.
We did
I heard
that last night,
That's
Jake.
crazy.
We barbecued out at the hangar and had fireworks.
And we've had our back window right here by me shot with, I think it was a pellet gun from somewhere that must have like gone up and over and hit the glass and it broke the outer pane and put a little hole in it. So
Hey, Gabe.
I don't know who or what, but we'll never know.
Yeah, people just fire those things like nothing. Like, wow.
Just remember, people, what goes up must
Must
come
come
down.
down.
Yeah. Anyway, so what else you got?
Not much. Those are your chat, but I do have like some pins in my collection.
Yeah, the
Just one of
pins-
the newer ones I think I've already showed on Facebook.
Oh, I like the AMF tournament. I was talking to earlier to Brandon, yeah.
I saw that. It's got the cursive tournament for pinstripes. I was like, I want that. And it said $50. Like, I don't have
I
money
know.
for that.
Yeah, it's a little above my I've got other things that if I'm spending money, it's not going to be for that right now, but I would like to get one if
Yeah.
I could find one.
Because at Muncie Lane, Bull and I work out, we actually, there's an office, I don't know necessarily what office it is, but on the shelf there is one just like that.
Really?
There's a tournament with the cursive tournament
Yeah.
writing between the stripes.
I
saw
keep
those and I
looking.
was like, I must have.
Maybe one day. I keep getting pins and I keep expanding my shelves over here, and I finally got it to where I have enough shelf space for what I have, but then I always end up getting a couple more and running out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've had to downgrade a few that just had to come off. They're like, so they went over in the spare pin boxes with all my other
Yeah.
ones. I need to like list some of these that I've got and like for trade and stuff. I don't know about selling them, but I'd at least trade them some other pins that I've got and see what anybody else has. And
I mean, I could definitely do that. I saw in a couple streams those done rights.
yeah, I've got a.
Yeah, I've always wanted one of those. I wanted one of those that had the two black above the red.
Oh, black and red?
There was a black and red. It was red in the middle and then like outlined in black from top to bottom.
If you see a picture of it, let me know. I'm looking at the Voltex. It's black on the bottom. And I've got a...
Right now,
Durelastic
we are
that's-
talking to Dalton Dick.
It was kind of like the
From the
Duralast, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. It's got the red in the middle, and it's got black above it and black below it with like the yellow
Welcome
arrowhead
back,
logo
Mango.
on it.
Yeah, it was kind of like that, except instead of having a small little white gap between the black and
Yeah.
the red, it was touching, so it was like it was out.
I've got some other pins coming from the shipper when he comes down here, hopefully in a week to 10 days.
A week to 10 days.
Your Dalton is more familiar with that saying than
That's
anybody.
true.
Well, it was the same way with me and
Yeah.
my Magnus. It was,
Hey, you got yours in a timely fashion. I've still got some that from August stuff that's still coming. So I gotta say,
I thought with all the questions being constantly being like, are the Magnas on their way? Are the Magnas on their way? I thought you would just be like, oh, shut up about the Magna pins.
I know. I'm just sitting here like I wish I could just flip a switch and make them show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel bad that we couldn't send them.
Yeah, and he said that everything he's got in mind is coming down in the next load. Everything, because I want to do my A mod.
Yeah, he said that the last two
I can't
times.
wait to see that.
Yeah.
I've
But-
always had a thing for the A's, the Model A's over the A2s.
Right.
I just think it's because of the over travel was one
Yeah.
thing. That's kind of neat.
And that's what I want to switch this back to being a true Model A pin setter. There's a bowling alley up in South Dakota that's closed, and they got some machines up there, and they have. She didn't know if the guy's gonna take them or not. If not, I want to try to get the electrical box off of one, so I can make it a true A electrical box, and then a couple other parts. But
Yeah.
I'm waiting to hear back from her. If I could just go to Steele, North Dakota, I'd go up there and do what I need. But I can't. So
Well, if you were doing this garage bowling alley stuff in March of 2019, you might have been. That might have been early on, but it was
Pasta.
we had a bowling alley here called Liberty Bowl that closed. We had, as far as I know, 2 Otis A's. On lanes 1 and 2, they had Otis A's.
yeah, this is an Otis machine too.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
I
this.
love Otis machines.
And I actually talked to a guy out in, I think it's in Reno, has pin setter number 127.
I remember that. I was like, oh my.
And another person sent me a picture he saw in a post from another guy of one that is pin number 105. We don't know if it's still in operation, but I was like, try to find out if you know this guy, or if you can find the guy or talk to him or whatever, and find out if they ever close that place, or if it's closed. If they ever come out, I'm going to drive out there and pick it up. I know it'd be a
absolutely.
hell of a task, but to have number 105,
105 or 127.
Or either one.
That would be incredible.
that'd be amazing. I mean, I thought 3690 was pretty low, but then Charlie up in Washington, I think he's working part-time in a place. I think they've got some 5,000 serial number, I think, that are pretty close to this one, that are still in
Yeah.
operation. They have 16 old and 16 newer ones. But yeah,
Yeah,
the 105 would be amazing.
Yeah, and of course, it's one of a kind. And
Right.
back when Brunswick and AMF started making automatic pin setters and stuff, those things were flying off the shelves. Like
Yeah, they
nothing.
couldn't build them quick
Boom,
enough.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
That's what
like 105 and all those would be pre-production models that they actually made some, put them in somewhere to like run them and test them and try them before they actually said, okay, do you want some? We'll sell it to you. Those were maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 before they actually did that. They had to put a
Yeah,
bunch out
because-
there pre-production models.
Yeah, because I remember seeing, I believe it was because I believe they started actually commercially selling the Model A in April of '56, I believe.
I believe you're right.
And I saw, it was weird, I was sitting there trying to figure it out, but that makes sense, because I watched Championship Bowling on YouTube from January of '56,
Yes.
and in some were even, I think there was one that was like 55 or something like that.
And you
that
can see,
they had A's.
you can tell the very, very first ones, because the rake isn't like the rake like you normally know. It's like a bar. And if
Yeah,
you see
was
it,
like,
they hit the machine and the machine comes down immediately. You don't have that
Right
time
then,
delay
you have
on the
the
4 to
delay on
1.
it.
But it has like a weird bar, but the film is so low quality I can't really make out what it looks like. I wish I could, because I'd love to replicate that if I
I was
could.
actually able to make out what it looked like. I found a screenshot of the bat through the curtain view,
Yeah.
and luckily the camera stayed on it long enough that the rate came down all the way, and I could see it.
If you got a good screen cap of it, send it to me. I'd love to see it.
Oh,
'Cause-
absolutely.
Yeah, I'd love to try to replicate something like that and make it.
Yeah, because those rates were really neat.
Yeah, there's just like a bar, And I know AMF had the same kind of thing on their first pin spotters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, pin spotters.
Yeah, AMF
AMF
terminology.
had to be fancy with a different name.
Yeah, but they do have the conveyor belt for the pit. That's something Brunswick could have used, but they, I think, could not, because AMF patented that.
Like patented
Right, so they had to come up with a shaker board or something different.
Yeah.
But very cool. Well, thanks for calling in. It's great talking to you.
Thanks for letting me call in.
Yeah, we'll do it again, and hopefully we got some pins to share and some new stuff. And
All right.
any pictures you got, send them.
All right. If I can ask real quick.
Yeah.
Gabe asked me to ask you, have you ever seen the rakes that say Cosmic Bowling on them?
Cosmic Bowling?
I'll have to send you a picture of that.
I have not.
I don't think
Really
I have
like
either.
Those. He was like, it'd be so cool if Rob had one for
I can always
I'll
make
ask
one
him.
because I've got, well, I have, let's see, 2 AMFs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra Brunswick rakes hanging on the wall.
Okay,
Only
I
5?
can make a custom logo for you and just send it to you and you can have it put on there.
Oh, that'd be
That would
cool.
Be awesome if you do that for
Or
me.
it'd be cool to have like maybe like the chalkboard stuff on there, like Joe the Pro's been doing, like write different stuff on it every week. Or have Chuck
yes,
make
that
up
would
some
be
lettering.
Awesome.
Yeah, like hit me. Well, Caleb would like that one, but
Caleb would like to hit me, whack me.
yep. But anyways, well, thanks for calling in. Send me some pictures if you got them,
All right.
and we'll talk again soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Dalton. Have a good night.
See you later.
See you around.
There you go. Let's see. Close that.
We have a bunch of people that want to be in line, so
All right, we got our next one. Is he on the list? Fosbear.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on?
Just hanging out at a friend's house up in Alabama.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's going on in Alabama? You bowling a tournament?
No, just hanging out with my cousins. We're having a little group hangout.
Is your dad with you?
Yeah, he's here. He's outside.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if he's sitting right there, put him on for a second, but if he's outside, that's all right.
you know phones are mobile.
What?
So I saw the post about you yesterday, so you had a good time.
Good. Somebody just went by. Yeah, we went out to the airport and had fireworks here, and Mama's still recovering. I think we're all three recovering. So we'll sit back and watch the fireworks from in the house tonight. What are y'all planning?
Woohoo, Nick.
We were just here outside at the pool house, and we're gonna be going back to my cousin's house. My cousin's house is gonna be leaving Tuesday.
That sounds like fun.
We came here Sunday, and now we're gonna be leaving Tuesday.
How long?
Thank you, Gabe.
You say you got there on Monday?
Yeah, no, Sunday.
Sunday. Today is Monday. I'm all backwards.
You are, Caleb.
We would be bowling tonight, but no league on 4th of July night, so we're just here in the garage. So,
And for anyone wondering, yes, we do have Hayden's parents' permission to talk to him.
we're quite familiar.
Very much so.
So, when'd you go bowling last?
That's where we got
I think
that.
Wednesday. Last
How'd you do?
We got it from his dad.
Anything good?
Huh?
Oh.
What was the question again?
When did you went bowling last week?
It was Wednesday. That was when I was open bowling.
Any good bowling alleys around you there? Or have you gone looking?
It was, well, not around here. I haven't heard of a place around here, but only Morgan City. That was last week.
Right. Well, hopefully you stumble across some old bowling alley or something while you're driving to or from.
That's why Morgan City is the only place that I love. Because in Homeworld we got the fifth generation, which is the GX MX. And I got a place that's on Children's Way, is with the oldest generation of Brunswick.
Yeah. Cool. Well, say hey to your dad for us.
Okay.
And one day we're gonna come down there and visit you and see what's going on in Huma. And you can go show me your other 2 bowling alleys down there that you've gone to.
Right?
The one with the new machines in them, and Creole.
Yeah, Creole.
And then the other place still has Model A's, right?
Two lanes that
Yeah. I wished I had time to go in there when I was driving down there, but save it for the next trip. Cool. All right, well, thanks for calling in.
You're welcome.
Good talking
Bye,
to you. Say hey to
Hayden.
your dad
Have a
for
good
us.
night.
Okay.
And we'll see you later.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy
Thank
4th
you,
to
you too.
Thank you. Very cool. All right. Anybody else want to call in?
Who's
Or
next? We have like 5 or 6 people that want to call in. So
who would like me to call them back?
you have Caleb, Pinboy,
We got one.
Bowler Forever,
Caleb.
Gabe.
And hello.
What's up? What's up?
Not much. We're just sitting here enjoying the garage on the floor.
Caleb, will you make that full screen?
Mr. Bill's getting really dizzy right now.
Is what?
I see Mr. Bill's getting really dizzy right now on that thing.
Poor guy.
So hopefully he doesn't. Now hopefully Sluggo doesn't make the fan go faster.
Yeah, that's on fast. That's on. I think
Yeah,
we're on
that's-
full speed right there. So
That's
poor
medium. I think that's medium. Just make sure.
guy
Oh yeah, and Mango.
just never can catch a
I'm
break.
trying to make sure that that's high. Trying to make sure that's high.
Yep. I think it's on high. I changed the other one. Yeah, I believe he is on high. So I didn't want to go full speed and have the thing like rip out of the ceiling either, but it's behaving. So what's up with you today?
Nothing much either. I actually went on the second to see fireworks.
Did you?
There's a chance of rain tonight.
Ah, we had a bunch of rain just north of us last night that got really, really close to raining out the fireworks here, but luckily it stayed north and didn't mess us up.
And yes,
So
it would be funny if they wrote "hit me" on the rake.
it happened one year. They did all the production. I mean, which is like days worth of production. They put up a big tent and everything.
Bye,
got all
Hayden.
the fireworks.
Have a good night.
And
Tell
then
everybody hi.
it rained, and then the show started like 10 seconds later, and they're like, "All right, that's it."
You and me both, Hedgehog.
So keep an
And
eye.
yes, it would be funny if someone wrote "hit me" on the rake.
Right? We were talking about
Now,
that.
What would happen? What would happen?
I put a target on there, but if you hit the rake here, you get thrown out. So we don't hit our sweet little old pin setter here. You can go hit a GSX for all I care, and a string pin setter. Go whack those things.
Sorry, Bowler Forever.
If I found,
Am I offending the GSX fans out there, Mango?
the
Sorry.
only question is, there is. Well, what about? Do you have? What do you think of 8290 XL AMF 8290?
I don't know much about them.
A major.
Only heard. What was that?
I have no idea. I didn't even touch anything.
The soundboard just talked to us. But no, I don't know much about them. I know the 8270s, kind of know the 8230s, and then Brunswick, but I don't know what they did to the
Flat
8290s.
major.
They have the steel steady. They have the steel steady setting tables.
Is that what it is? I'll have to ask Josh
Pro.
next time he's over here what the difference is if he knows about them.
Anyways, and
Have
also,
a good
I
night,
noticed
Jake.
on
Talk
90,
to you next time.
Sleeping table rise at the same time,
Right?
whereas on the 70s they rise one at a time.
Yeah. But I'll have to ask Josh and find out. So,
I wonder if you would be fine with hitting a 90.
what's that?
The 1890 gets hit.
I don't know. Probably wouldn't make
You know
somebody
what
very happy.
You know what I've not seen yet? Someone
What?
hitting one on the GS Next. Someone hitting a sweep on the GS Next.
I'll bet Mango's seen one.
That's only on his GSXs.
Yeah. I
And
don't
yes,
know much
that-
about them.
And yes, that's one GSX I saw. It looks like it has been hit.
Right? But, alright. Well, anything else today?
So, luckily, there aren't too many GSXs here in Battlefield, Michigan.
Good.
Bowler Forever. Do you want to be
I think
next?
there might be one GS house, but it's nowhere near me.
I only know of one house here that has them in the Dallas area.
But
So, Everybody else is
Most
Brunswick
numbers
or
have
AMF.
either 82s or 8270s.
Yeah, same here. I know Plano Super Bowl's Brunswick, Denton Bowl has Brunswick, Paris is Brunswick, USA is Brunswick, and Allen Bowl is 8270s. And I'm not sure about everybody else, but I know Redbird is GSX now, so there's two. So
And there's Pawnee Lanes.
Yeah.
Pawnee Lanes.
I
It looks
still
like
like
they're
I still like my Brunswick, but
it's,
all right.
but that will be fun. If someone writes it, hopefully someone doesn't actually sneak hit me on the rate.
Right. We'll work on that. We'll work on it. All
And
right.
then what happened? Then they said that looks like you had some kids that looks like someone had a birthday party at your garage bowling alley.
We did. We had a friend came over. They brought the 4 daughters. It was one of the girls' birthdays, and they bowled 2 games, had a whole lot of fun, and
Did they use the score more?
they did. We used score more, and then kept bowling after that. So they bowled.
Have a good night, Steven. Talk
They
to you
bowled
next
quite a
time.
bit.
Looks like they didn't break it off. Looks like.
No, but everybody got cokes out of the machine, and Dad helped. Dad even bowled some too, so it was fun.
Did they have the kids use the dinosaur ramp?
One used the ramp. One girl, she wasn't strong enough to roll the ball, so she had to use the ramp. Yeah.
That's
You know what
funny.
this
487.
Especially for the low one, it's bumpers.
Right. That would be the one thing we could use. All right, I'm getting the.
You can find the oldest pair of bumpers.
Yeah. I don't know. All
Do you
right.
want manual bumpers or electric bumpers?
Manual,
Okay.
probably. All right. Well, thanks for calling in today.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We got a few more to go to, and then we're going to wrap things up before it gets dark.
So I got my fans cranking.
It's spinning
That's how fast that's going. That's how fast that's going.
a lot faster than ours.
Have a good night, Caleb. We'll talk to you next time.
Should we try to pull the chain and make sure?
Now, we got to move on here. I'm getting
We
the.
have a lot of people waiting in line, so we gotta move
Should we try to pull
on.
the chain and see if it's actually high, if it's actually medium?
It's all the way up.
It's on high, Caleb.
If that's high, and it's both 3 times,
Yep.
turn off.
All right. We'll talk to you again soon, Caleb. We got to move on. We got a couple more, and we got to wrap it up here pretty quick. So
All
it's 4th
right.
of July
Looks like my
fireworks.
710
Bowler
won't be
forever.
happening.
Go ahead and call in.
Probably not. Not
Should we
today.
end with it?
Not today. All right. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Thanks, Caleb. And whoops.
Like hearing whoops.
I thought I was hitting. There we are.
Hey,
Hey,
Hello,
what's going
hello.
on?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
Dream here, so I wouldn't hear myself because I hate hearing myself.
Me too. Cool duck pin you got there.
Yeah, nice little candle pin here. Yes,
Or
sir.
candle pin, I'm sorry. Candle pin, duck
That's
pin.
all good.
Yeah. Hey, don't be stupid.
So yeah, I've got things kind of prepared here for later this week. If I move off to the side, there's everything heading to Portland with me for the PBA League.
Oh, cool.
Fun.
So I'm heading up there early Wednesday afternoon.
Excellent.
It's an annual tradition with me. I've got a bunch of other YouTubers that go. So we try and make it an annual thing. One person couldn't make it because, some people just can't get the time off for work.
Right.
But I just love how everyone's just, hating on the GSXs.
String pin
I will
setters and
say-
GSX.
Strings, I agree. Strings suck. Strings are what will absolutely kill the sport.
I would quit bowling.
GSXs do have their place though, especially if you want to practice your spare shoot.
That's about it. But they made Sparetronics for the Brunswick pin setter back about 30 years ago, which I would love to find a complete unit. I've got parts of one.
I was gonna say, I know you had a partial one, but
I
I guess
do.
you couldn't find a full unit.
Nobody. I even went through Tucker's stuff up in Tulia. He's got about 80 or 90 pin setters, and that's where I found the other parts up in his warehouse of stuff he was selling. He didn't even know what they were.
One
But I mean-
guy has one new in box.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
And he
they
won't
I
even
didn't know that
return
was
phone
a
calls.
thing either. So it was.
Yeah.
You're the first person to introduce me to that.
I have a video of me bowling like back in like 1990 at Don Carter's, and you can see him mounted on top of the 82 or the AS80 score consoles. But you had to go down
Okay.
there and turn them on, but then you had to go to the back and pull a bunch of pins out of the machine. Because like say you're shooting 10 pins, you got one down, one up, one in the turret. Well, then you got only room for 2 more pins in the cross conveyor. You got 18 pins down there in the pit. So you had
Yep.
to like pull about 10 or 15 pins out of the machine to actually make it function right. But it
Right.
worked. They're a nightmare for the people who used to work on them. But if I could find David Dorito, I know at Brunswick, knows a guy who has one new in box, but he doesn't want to sell it. But he sent me a
Yep.
copy of the manual. I got parts. I've got pictures of the parts that I need, but I went through all the Tucker stuff thinking if he had parts, maybe one of his machines had it. I couldn't find anything anywhere. There's one like on the turret. There's like a cam that fits up on there so it knows where it is. I couldn't find that anywhere. So
Yeah, I've actually
may be a lost
had the
cause.
chance to meet David. He's
Really?
actually a very nice gentleman. Yeah. When I was in the Brunswick school, we got to meet him. There was 7 of us in the school. Got to meet David. Got to meet Corey, the CEO.
wow.
Let's see. I think I have his. Well, of course I can't really show it, but I do like actually have like all their business cards and everything. So yeah, actually I
Yeah.
got
He
yeah.
copied
Corey
everything.
Dextra.
Yeah, I remember the name. He copied the Sparetronic manual, sent it to me even with like some bunch of patches and decals and some other stuff. Cool. It was real nice that he took the time to do all that. But
Oh yeah.
if I wish I could figure out how to get one to work here, then we could hand set spares from up front. But it's probably something some computer kid's gonna have to come up with, a program or something, and I could use what I have, which would actually, you have to have a solenoid to lock the pin gate, a solenoid
Yep.
for the trip lever. You gotta have a solenoid for the snubber, I believe, to make them index. Because like you don't have a 5-pin to go in there, you have to have something in there to physically open it. So you gotta have a snubber on
Right.
that. There's several, like 4 or 5 solenoids you gotta have on there, and then you have to have the control box, which I do not have. I've got the solenoids, I don't have the control box, but I have the keypad. But I think the control box is like the brain of it, and that's probably
Right.
somewhere. I used to have him at Don Carter's, and the mechanic there, I still talk to him, David H. He may still be watching, but he said, hey, when we had him, we took him out, we took him upstairs and put him in the ceiling.
Hey,
So
Gabriel.
go up there and look, and they had that tornado that hit there 2.5 years
Welcome
ago,
back,
but they went
Raymond.
through there and cleared a bunch of stuff out. And I went up there, and sure enough, there ain't nothing up in the ceiling. Would have been
Yeah.
cool as hell to find those up there, though.
Oh, definitely, because that would have been interesting to see how the A2 would have actually handled that.
Yeah, I would love to have one and make it work, but
I would love to know what it would sell for on
I
eBay.
wish
I wish.
I wish there would be a way to have that happen on Candlepin, but I don't really think that that's a viable option.
Yeah.
Just because of how the pusher bar works, I have to physically disconnect several of the belts.
Yeah, like in AMF, same thing. You got to have that pin go over and hit the lever on that to advance it every time.
Right, exactly.
That's where one of those solenoids would have to come in every single time and mimic a pin going over it.
Because knowing my luck, I would probably have something very similar to this happen. What happened to me a couple weeks ago, and
Uh-oh.
nearly burned out a motor on me here. Let's see.
We have a good video.
I don't have a video, but I have a picture of a couple of the pins actually going sideways
Uh-oh.
and pulling the chains up and jamming the whole
Ooh.
thing and melting my belts.
Oh, no. That doesn't happen very often, I'm sure.
No, that was the first time I've actually ever seen that happen, and the pulley was so hot after pulling all the belts off and everything, you can actually see the smoke
Wow.
still, and that's with cold water rags.
Wow.
And those were sitting there for about
That's
5
crazy.
minutes when I took that picture.
Yeah.
Needless to say,
I'm
couldn't
assuming.
do anything with that machine for a little while.
I was going to say, I'm
Matter of
assuming
fact-
everything's back to working properly now, but
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get someone out once I'm back from vacation, someone who knows a lot more about the Candlepin machines than I do right now. to go through all the machines, do a triage, see what needs to be done, because
Right.
we have no manuals, we have no schematics,
Yeah, that's tough.
nothing. So we need to, figure out what we actually need to do properly.
That's why you just get one of these, a Brunswick, and they're all mechanical, and you just dive into it and figure it out.
That-
And
Well, that's
What's
the thing.
so cool about it?
Caliper machines are all mechanical.
Really?
They're, I want to say 13 chains per pin setter.
wow,
13 chains, and 4 of those chains are, if I had to guess, probably at least 8 feet long.
jeez, did they ever break?
Because they go up, down, like the sweep arm goes down all the way through the pin deck, and then loops back, and then goes up, and then obviously goes back down again.
Right.
And then you have your elevator, which you're talking 6-foot machine, 6-foot tall machine, runs the entire length up and then sideways. So you're talking probably 20 feet.
Wow.
of
Do any of
chains,
them
and
ever
that- you
break?
have 2 of them. No, thankfully.
Good.
I hope I don't have to worry about that for a while. It's just a matter of I actually need to adjust a couple because they're kind of crooked now.
Oh
So
yeah.
I got a couple lanes that are a little bit crooked, so either something may have popped off a sprocket or just,
Or maybe
chains.
worn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those machines, they don't have cycle counters, but obviously the GSX does, and I think our most used GSX machine in the 7 years that we've had them, they were manufactured in July 2015. Of course, they weren't used until the end of October. Our most used GSX machine in the 7 years is, I want to say, over 860,000 cycles.
Wow. That's amazing.
And for Candlepin, I want to say the machines are probably a little bit more equally spread. So you're probably talking about 650 to 700,000 cycles on them.
That's amazing.
Which is, yeah, and people wanted Candlepin because, it's a local thing. And
Sure.
we were going to originally do all 10-pin machines, but people wanted Candlepin, so we had Candlepin put in.
There you go. People want it, put it in.
Yep.
I've
Exactly, and
never.
we're
I need to come up and try that sometime because I've never bowled candlepin. It looks fascinating. Duck
I'd
pin and
love to have
candlepin.
you up here, and
Yeah.
I'd love to, you to come up here, and I'd love to be down there and bowl in that lane.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look and see what my lease counter is. I put on there that I got out of Cleveland. Val.
About
I got a lease counter that very rare to see them that they're on the machines up in twin lanes. I got one and put it on. Hey, 12,443 cycles. Zeroed it out when I put it on there. So
We didn't hear that.
I'll
What was
have
it?
to say that again. When it gets
12,000
closer.
12,443.
You're gonna have to tell him again when you get to your computer.
About
Foul.
Ow.
Yeah, the lease counter that I put it on at 0. When
So it's 12,443.
Yep, 12,443 frames on this thing in the last
Yep.
couple of years. So imagine if it was in a bowling alley getting bowled on every day.
Yep.
That's a lot. And think of how many it had on here before I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Since 1956.
Although it still amazes me to this day how I know that an 8.2 would absolutely decimate a pumpkin, but yet a GSX barely scratches it.
Really?
Someone threw a pumpkin down one of our machines in the first year. It went up. It went through the transport van, up the elevator, through the distributor, and got jammed on the top of one of the overflow chutes.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised it made it that far up there.
It went through the whole thing.
Wow. I know there's
I
always...
wish I still had the picture. It got lost over the years.
Oh no. But yeah, no telling what you can find in pin setters. Yeah, we had one kid we saw one day during league grabbing the pool balls off the pool tables and rolling them down the lane. So I told the mechanic, I said, you might want to go back there and check for pool balls, because you never know
I've
what's
also
going to come up.
had a chicken wing on the
chicken wing?
turntable of one of my Candlepin machines.
Okay.
Lovely.
My least favorite was always going to the back and finding like 20 bowling balls in the back. Because they just go up and grab them and keep throwing them. Oh, it didn't come back. Just keep grabbing them and throwing them. And come
That's
on,
when
people.
I would
Our
hurt
record
people.
is 67.
What's that?
Our record of balls being stuck is 67.
Wow.
That's insane.
That people need to be slapped.
And that was all because the pin made it all the way up to the ball return.
Oh my gosh. Underground, huh?
Yep.
That was my least
GSXs,
favorite.
man.
Because
GSX life.
the Brunswick Undergrounds, you can't just roll the ball. If it's between the foul line and the ball return, there's carpet on those tracks in there to slow the ball down when it hits that. So if the ball's in between there, you can't just roll the ball back 8 feet or so. You got to have something in there to physically push it because it will not roll. So that was always the worst part about undergrounds.
That reminds me of that pic I got of Josh Modello.
Yeah.
I know the picture you're talking about. The owner of
Aaron
USA
said
Bowl.
something.
I think he had his head buried in the hole up on the approach, and
He was down on his hands and knees, shoving a broomstick into that hole as hard as he could.
it just looked really bad. But it was fun. Anyways.
So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to call in at some point during the week when I'm up at Bayside.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I'll be here for all the shows.
Great.
I'll try and go live on YouTube at some point. So,
Would love to see it.
yeah, I know you got other people coming in trying to call, so
Sure.
I don't want to, have people wait any longer. So,
Yeah. Hey, thanks. Always fun to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you
yeah,
for
it's
calling.
always fun to
And,
talk to another bowling mechanic
another
and
bowling
someone who
geek.
loves the industry as much as I do.
Yeah. Glad to talk to you, and hopefully you have a good trip.
Yes,
We'll
thank you very much.
Be watching for the videos.
All right. Have
All right.
fun. Stay safe. Have a great 4th.
You too.
Thanks, you too. Have
See
a
you
good
later.
night.
All right. Take
Cut him off.
All right, Pin Boy.
Uh,
Pin Boy. Call in.
Where is? Yeah, call in. Who's on my list?
Or if you have him over there, then you can go ahead and call him.
Looking on my list here. Here we go. I know he called. Boom.
And Mango can be next.
Oh, I think we just. Well, if I close that, there we go. I think we are there.
How's it
Share
going?
video. Good. How are you? There you are.
It's going.
So what are
show
you?
you the pins for not too late.
Where are you right now? Oh, okay.
My pool table is being used for my pickup now.
Aha. There's a good Brunswick pin. Is that an old wood pin? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's an old one. I like that. The old king without a base. I like that one.
I found this like
Let him know that his connection is not good.
Yeah, we're
it
not.
has the USB stuff. And
We're cutting in and out pretty bad. I love the old Amflate.
here, I'm just gonna grab a couple pins. So
Ask if he's on Wi-Fi.
Are you on Wi-Fi? We have frozen up.
fix this.
Jacob, if you can hear me, you are frozen.
Yeah, we just lost it there.
That better?
Whoops. Up. He did that and I just hit end call. Call me back if you are on Wi-Fi. Kill the Wi-Fi. Or get in a better spot maybe. I don't know what's up with that. Should we go to Mango and then come back to him?
Sure.
Let's see what is Mango Bots up to here. I'm gonna guess.
Mango.
Is he at the bowling alley?
I believe he said he was.
Maybe too busy to talk to us now.
Mango is gonna miss his window.
Well, he can come back in a minute. Alright. Try calling me back if you like, Jacob.
Do you want to try calling again, Jacob?
There we go. And we are live at the bowling alley.
Once again, yep.
Why
I
not?
am once again at the bowling alley.
Not too bad.
No.
So how many pins have you picked up today?
I can't hear him
So
at all.
far, none. Just do I bought over there on display. The clear coat and gold.
I see. Crazy lights are going crazy there.
Yep.
And he missed.
Yes, but want to see a magic trick, Rob? Watch what I can do.
A what? Magic trick? I like magic tricks.
We can just barely hear him.
Electronic parts. Let's see. How about
Oh, I see. He's doing a boom, boom, boom. Look how awesome my machine is. I can just punch in 3 buttons at the desk and reset 3 pins on the lane. La-ti-da.
I know. Isn't technology great, Rob? See, ain't it beautiful?
You know Rob and technology.
Barely.
Alright.
I'll give it that much credit, but that's it. But I wouldn't pull out a machine and put it in just because I could do that. But it is pretty nice to be able to do that pretty quickly.
I wouldn't pull out a machine. That's just a waste of money.
Right, especially if it's an old Brunswick.
Anyway, it's Caleb here. Caleb watching.
Caleb is.
Ah, I bet he is.
Alright.
Are we going to make Caleb happy?
Yes. Aaron, let me know when he's watching.
I believe he's watching.
He's here.
Right now. Yeah, he's watching.
See, this is for you. So, here we go.
Ah, there it is.
There you go.
You just made him very happy.
That's for you.
You got the ball, hit the rake. If you didn't see it, it'll be on the rerun.
See, isn't the GSX beautiful? I can hit the rake and the rake will be fine.
Well, the rake would be fine out of Brunswick, too. But we wouldn't want to go out and beat on the poor thing. I mean, you might be able to go punch somebody and they'll be all right, but you wouldn't want to go test that theory.
But you can test that.
Yeah, but your plastic parts on a GSX will break down, or on a hot day they might melt.
Sounds good, Pinboy.
The wood, the sweep, I believe, is actually wood. Let me see.
Is it?
Alright, this is starting to make me nauseous.
Aaron's getting nauseous by the video here.
You should have had an Advil, Aaron.
All right.
Advil wouldn't fix this.
Let's see. Yeah, you can sort of see. I don't know if you can, but it's wood.
Is it?
Fiber.
Fiberglass?
Yeah.
Look at all that plastic.
Connected Brunswick approved.
All
Ain't
right.
it beautiful, Rob?
Yep. Plastic, plastic.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Right. All right. We'll keep knocking them dead over there.
I will. And I guess
Oh, now we're up on top.
Forever is speaking about.
You say what?
Is
Here's what Polar Forever is speaking about.
Ah,
Everything.
there we go.
I agree, Hedgehog.
This one actually says strike maker instead of front.
Yeah.
Will you tell him that we can't hear him?
Yeah, we can't hear you very good.
This over here says strike maker instead of front.
I see.
Yeah, it's a little loud back here.
All right. Well, we'll let you get back to bowling.
Alright.
Thanks for calling in and showing us the GSX from the back.
You're welcome.
For the GSX fans out there.
Beautiful, amazing GSX. Because we're in modern times.
Right. It has its place, just not here in the garage.
It's over here in the beautiful bowling centers if it's being brand new.
Right.
You know, the modern times. You know,
Right.
some PC3s anymore.
All right. What is that?
What?
Did you hear that?
I accidentally rolled into the polisher.
Oh, okay. Ah, we got a max.
Ah.
All
We have a
right.
Mac.
Cool.
There you go.
But
There you go.
And then he knocked out the foul light. And
Right.
there goes the ball.
There goes the ball.
All right. Well, I'll message you later. Keep bowling. Keep
I
having
will
fun.
I will, and if you happen to find that split pinnacle you were talking about earlier, please send it to your favorite box. I would love it.
Gotcha.
and Caleb says thank you.
See you later, Rob.
All right. We'll see ya. There we go. All right,
Was there anybody else? I think we've gotten everybody, but
Jacob again, or is he said he wanted to?
he said the Wi-Fi is out, so he'll have to do it next time.
Okay. All right, last call. Anybody else? If not, we're gonna hang it up for today.
Gabe.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you,
Where?
Gabe.
There we are. Oh, we got one more there. We just jumped in here. Then we'll get you, Gabe. Hello.
Hey!
What is this?
Howdy.
Hedgehog and Hizzy.
How you doing today?
Doing great.
Good. What's going on up there?
Okay, hang on one sec.
Oh yeah, we're hearing ourselves.
Let me mute this.
Hello.
There. There, had to mute you there.
Am I muted
Or,
now?
I mean, mute the YouTube video.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, we'll call you back in a second, Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to queue him up there. So, what's going on today?
Not much. Just
Anybody that
relaxing.
doesn't know, this is
Almost ready for
Hedgehog.
bed 'cause, you know, have to be in the work early in the morning.
I
The
see.
summer hours. The summer hours with custodial staff. It's hard.
I'll
you
bet
know?
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I see a whammy.
My whammy T-shirt.
Is that still on?
Yes, it's coming back.
Yeah. They're gonna start their fourth season this week.
Wow. That has been a pretty good show. A couple of them I didn't really like the reboots from the Card Sharks.
And Pyramid.
With-
Oh yeah, that was awful. Pat Forward. Oh my God.
And it was the one that Joel McHale was doing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking that it got canceled, but I think it was the format that just really hurt the show.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't think it had a lot. I don't know. It just didn't work. I think like Whammies is good. You know,
And-
things like that. You
I
know,
really
Yeah,
like
Fre-
Joel
Fresh
McHale,
Select
but
is doing pretty strong. Even though I think it could still be best without the bonus round. Just do
Right.
2 regular games and you're good to go.
right,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
right. It is fun to see the reboot of all the. I missed Match Game. I will admit, Match Game was probably one of my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
But then you know,
And unfortunately, they had to
Alec Baldwin
cancel
went
that
and-
because of the incident with Alex Baldwin and all
yeah,
that.
he
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
shot somebody and that
When you shoot someone in the face, there
That
are
gravy Miss
things
Daisy,
that happen.
You know?
kind of screws up the whole production there.
Yep.
Some things you can't come back from.
Oh, you got that right.
Sounds good, Pinboy.
But anyways, what else is going on? Fireworks tonight? Big plans?
I hope no fireworks, so that way I'll be able to sleep. 'Cause I gotta have my
Exactly.
8 hours of sleep. If I don't, you're gonna deal with a bear in the morning.
I wear my earplugs,
That
so
would be
once I go
me.
to sleep, I don't hear anything.
Yeah, but it's like the old saying goes: never provoke a bear in hibernation. You're asking for it.
Exactly.
Someone snores and I have to wear earplugs. But, shh. Anyway. But, yeah, I've kind of gotten used to wearing them, even on an airplane or anywhere. I've just kind of gotten used to having earplugs in at night. Just kind of turn the world off.
I wish I could just easily do that. You know.
Yeah. Getting up early, I wouldn't be able to do a day shift because going to bed at night, the pressure of having to fall asleep would be hard. So,
Yeah.
but I have my 3 days off. I sleep good on my 3 days.
We'll call you next, Gabe.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Yeah. But, all right. Well, have a good 4th. Don't.
Yeah, you
Any
too.
fun?
And,
The fireworks?
same thing to Aaron, if you can hear me, buddy.
He
I
can-
can. You
Okay.
need to tell him that I can. He
He can
cannot
hear you.
hear me.
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot. You can hear him. Yeah, you muted us, so yeah, he can hear you. He's here
Okay.
listening to the whole
Because
thing.
I didn't want to have that double talking echo going on in the
Right.
background here.
Right. That's cool.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
I'll let you guys go for now.
Yep, there he
And,
is.
Hey, this is my first
There's-
time. Oh, there we go.
Cool. Yeah, we'll
And
be
this
back
is Racing,
to.
the first time calling in, so
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of have fun talking to everybody like this, so it's kind of an
Yeah.
impromptu thing today, and we figured we'd do something since we didn't do our live last night, and we're not bowling league
Yeah.
tonight, so
yeah.
here we are.
Well, hopefully I'll call in then on the next show too.
Hope so. But we'll be
All right.
back. Mike
Yeah.
will be here Sunday, I guess, and then we do back to league bowling Monday night. So Plus,
All
who knows? Maybe we'll do something during the week. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Have a good 4th.
Yep, you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Aaron says bye. See you later. There we go. All right,
Call
Gabe.
Gabe. Calling Gabe.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
There we go. Now we got it on.
There we go.
You're in the car.
Yeah.
Where
that's
you
where
headed?
my scenery is. That's where my scenery is, because where I sleep at is
Okay.
embarrassing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't want to see in our house.
It can be bad.
You have to repeat what I said.
Oh, he said you wouldn't want to see in our house. It can be bad. See,
I sleep in a closet on the floor.
yeah. So what are you up to today?
Not much. Just trying to enjoy this whole week off that I got from my job. Well, my new job.
Yeah.
They got rid of me in my old one wrongfully.
What'd you do? Or what's
Okay,
your new job?
Hand cook. I work at the tire place.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. That 12-hour shift, I hate it.
Oh, that's a long time. I do 10-hour shifts. That 10 hours is a long, long time. You know, like we'll go to bed at night and I'm like, yeah, my shift is now beginning. I'll go to bed, sleep, wake up, and I'm like, they're still there. You know, you think
Right.
about the time frame is like 12
Have
hours.
a good night, Hedgehog. Thank you for calling in.
12
I'm on-
hours is a lot.
I'm on second shift from 5 in the evening till 6 in the morning.
I like that better. I used to do afternoon shift, like 2 to like midnight. It was like an 8 or 10-hour shift. It just ruined the whole day. I didn't like afternoons. I like my midnights. You know?
Yeah, because you rarely get time to do anything when you wake up.
Yeah, you can't really start anything because you have to go to work in an hour or two, and then you get off work, like, well, now it's midnight. Everybody else is asleep. So what do you do then, you know?
Right.
At least you can go and watch fireworks tonight, right?
Thinking about it.
Maybe.
My city hosted a fireworks show yesterday, which I went to.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it only lasted for like several minutes. I was like, damn, I
Really?
was hoping for more.
Yeah. They do one at a hotel here over by DFW Airport every Friday night. So every Friday night when I drive into work, they're always shooting off fireworks. But I think it's about a 15-minute show, maybe, I think. I'm sure
I like
the
that.
hotel next to it appreciates them shooting off a fireworks show and paying for it. All their guests get to watch it for free, and they don't have to pay nothing for it. But,
See, that's the best thing. It's
Yeah.
free real estate.
right? Anytime you can get something for free, you know?
That's what I love about the sky.
Yep.
Anyways, I got a pin to show you.
Oh, okay.
What you got?
I bought this off the thrift store sometime a month ago. It's an AMF
Ah, the AM flight. Has it got a bird on the back or the, there it is. Yeah, those are neat. I don't even think I have one of those right now. I've got an older AMF AM flight like that.
This one glows.
Oh, nice. And the glow pins really look cool when they're actually glowing. It doesn't do it justice over video, but when you see it in person, it's really cool looking.
Right.
I don't
Got
know who-
this for $250 at the thrift store. As you can see here.
Ouch. Well, they got their money's worth out of that guy.
Looks like a
Right.
pin that came from Mangle.
That's true. A mangle pin.
I also got these. That's like a little miniature bowling something. I'm buying some mini bowling pins and a miniature
Oh,
lane.
cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people I see posting stuff from thrift stores that they find, and it's kind of neat, all the different bowling things that people do find that are for sale out there. Yeah, older
Right.
stuff, newer stuff, or whatever. I've got
The
an
next stream will be Sunday night,
yeah, Sunday night,
assuming we don't do anything between now and then.
and Mike will be back. Somewhere I've got a clock out here. It's like from the 50s or 60s or something. I got it off eBay pretty cheap. What did I do with that thing?
Which clock?
You said the clock up on the wall over here. It was like an award
Oh.
clock or something, but it was
I
just
don't know.
something cool. I saw it on eBay and I thought, what the hell? It'll look nice on the shelf, and now I don't even know where it is.
Right.
Along
Pulled that
with-
skyline yesterday.
What's that?
Pulled that skyline yesterday.
Did you? How'd you do?
Yeah, pretty good. Kind of. My highest was a 169.
Hey, that's not bad.
Right.
That's not bad at all.
Love the place. Brunswick Model A's.
Really?
Yep, but no over travel.
Really? But
And-
they're Model A's, huh?
Give him my apology for a slow
Got the
approval on
old
his post
vintage
yesterday.
mess unit where you can see the machines a bit.
Aaron
Got
wants,
the
Aaron's
got the-
apologizing for his slow approval of your post from yesterday, he said. So, yeah, it'd be
But,
cool
yeah.
if you can ever get pictures of them or get in the back or anything. That'd be neat to see a couple of shots of them. I always like the older pin setters. I mean, Brunswick's a Brunswick, but no, I enjoy actually going back and looking at them and, you know, seeing the different ones.
There's one alley right down the street from me, but I rarely go there because they have the GSX machine.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Where do you live?
I live in Clarksville,
In
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Okay.
Yep.
Are there a lot of bowling alleys around there?
Not really. We only got 2. We had 3. It
Yeah.
was over on Madison Street, but that one closed, went out of business.
That sucks. I hear that happening too often.
Yeah.
Places closing down or
It's
they
horrible.
a lot of it is, the real estate just gets too valuable and somebody comes in and says, "Hey, I'll buy your place for whatever," and the owner's like, with COVID and everything, struggling already, and they have, a cash offer and they turn it into a roller rink or a church or self-storage or whatever, and it's just but the equipment never gets bought. The equipment goes to a landfill usually. It's just sad. Because you're not going to see this stuff
I
come
approved
back.
a mango.
So,
It just took me a bit.
There was one alley back then when I was living in Nashville. We had one alley called Strike and Spare. It was over at Hillwood. But that closed in 2015. 42 lanes, 2 separate arcades,
wow.
a bumper car skating zone, toddler zone.
It's amazing they have all that stuff and they didn't make it though.
Unfortunately, they couldn't reach the deal with the landlord.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, a lot of them,
So
when they got the building or they don't own the land, then the landlord comes in and gets too proud of it. And then they have no option. They have to close, and you can't really just pick that stuff up and move it.
The building is still there. However, they took separate parts and placed with other alleys. So Hermitage is now called Hermitage Strike and Spare, and Tusculum is now Tusculum Strike and Spare. They got the Strike and Spare logos on the 8270s.
Yeah.
With the mask units and stuff in the signs.
That's
Which I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like the 8270s. That's a good machine.
They're not bad.
I still like my Brunswick, of course. Cool. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, hopefully, and hopefully see some fireworks in a little bit. We're gonna wrap it up here pretty quick, and we're just gonna come on for like maybe a half hour or so, and I think we're pushing 2 hours, and that always happens.
I would love to come down there bowling your lane someday.
Anytime you're in Dallas, let us know. That for anybody else too. If anybody's ever in the Dallas area, come on by. So, all right. Thanks for calling in and talking to us, and we'll talk to you again soon, hopefully.
You too.
Have a good one.
You too.
See you
Happy
later.
4th of July.
You too. Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Oh, there we go. You sent me a picture. I'll have to watch that later. All right. Anybody else? If not, we are going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed.
Yeah, I need to go inside and get everybody fed.
Yeah, that's true. It is past dinner time, and fireworks are going to start up pretty soon, so we can watch them on TV. Thank you for watching us today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back. Mike will be here Sunday. And,
We can call you on our next one, Pinboy.
yeah, and we'll be live back at League a week from today. Of course, saying the 4th of July. Have a safe evening. Be careful. Stay out of trouble. Don't get shot. Don't shoot off any fireworks in your neighbor's backyard, unless you don't like them. But
Yeah, and for the kids, don't do the fireworks. Let the drunk adults do it.
yeah, let the drunk adults handle that.
Hey, Don.
All right, well, cool. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you later. Have a good 4th.
Goodbye.
And a good rest of the week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Foul. Pinboy, I have him going to turn the black light on now so we can see if those pins glow or not. They kinda glow. Let me give them. Oh, well. Yeah, they're kinda glowing. It looks better in person than it does on the video. Yeah, they're definitely glowing. So if anybody sent Rob a PM during the live, he'll probably be responding within the hour or so. Hey, broken down old man, Arcade Nick. You'll have to watch the replay. We're just finishing up. All right, everybody, have a good rest of the 4th of July. We will see you back on Sunday, if not before. Have a great night.